What's up, everyone? Let's get right into it. This video is going to show you how much scrap you can earn per minute per monument. There won't be any glitches used, any key cards, barrels, or 7-man boost spots. This is just to demonstrate realistically how much you can earn as a primitive solo with little radiation protection or resources. This server is running all vanilla statistics, and there is no artificially implanted loot. The speed in which these monuments are completed are at an average speed, but there is no lollygagging around. We get right down to business and we use hover loot. These are not speed runs, and the finish time includes grind time of all the materials that you've collected. Starting out with Lighthouse, we have a runtime of 2 minutes and 43 seconds with a total scrap of 46, 318 metal, and 4 high qual. I'd highly recommend staying away from this place unless you're desperate for some metal or a little bit of scrap. Next, we have the lovely satellite dish coming in with a speed of 1 minute and 50 seconds with 75 scrap, 102 metal, and 3 high qual. Well, that'll get you a tier 1 at least. Abandoned Supermarket comes in with a time of 1 minute and 37 seconds with 103 scrap, 160 metal, and 4 high qual. That's enough scrap to buy you 12.5 grenades from Bandit Camp. Large Harbor comes in with a time of 5 minutes and 20 seconds with a whopping 108 scrap, 500 metal, and 46 high qual. The high qual is not bad, the metal's not bad, but damn, that scrap sucks. Mining Outpost has a time of 1 minute and 25 seconds with 129 scrap. How does a place that small outperform something that takes 5 minutes to run like Large Harbor? Jeez. Junkyard has a time of 4 minutes and 45 seconds with 165 scrap, 2 diesel, 17 high qual, and 331 metal. Oxum's gas station has a time of 3 minutes and 27 seconds with 201 scrap, 337 metal, and 34 high qual. Small Harbor has a time of 5 minutes and 49 seconds with 210 scrap, 388 metal, and 18 high qual. Sewer Branch has a time of 5 minutes and 35 seconds with 234 scrap, 557 metal, and 33 high qual. Dome does not have a grinder, so what I did was I completed the run and went all the way to the bottom, then included the time to grind at Bandit Camp, but that does not include the time to run to Bandit Camp. So the time for Dome was 4 minutes and 20 seconds for the full run and the grind, with a total of 253 scrap, 700 metal, and 38 high qual, and 1 diesel. Train Yard has a time of 9 minutes and 50 seconds with 290 scrap, 571 metal, and 45 high qual. Airfield has a time of 10 minutes and 18 seconds with 329 scrap, 363 metal, and 107 high qual. This also includes the underground tunnel, but does not include the keycard air. Power plant has a time of 10 minutes and 30 seconds with 387 scrap, 426 metal, and 88 high qual. Water treatment has a time of 9 minutes and 10 seconds with 469 scrap, 762 metal, and 38 high qual. Wow, that's a lot of scrap for the time spent. That's a real juicer, just like your base that I'm going to raid later while you're sleeping. Launch site has a time of 16 minutes and 30 seconds, with about 9 minutes of that spent looting and the rest spent grinding, because there was a lot of items. 692 scrap, 1,546 metal with 54 high qual. I went from one end of launch site to the other, I went underground, and I went to the top of the launch tower also. Now with all the looting and runs out of the way, let's go ahead and break down the numbers and see what we have. And Mining Outpost is our champion with 91 scrap per minute. The loser is Lighthouse with 17 scrap per minute. That place is, really bad. I don't even think you can get military crates there. I would seriously highly recommend staying away from Lighthouse. And Large Harbor had a lot of time spent also with 5 minutes and 20 seconds and only 108 scrap with 20 per minute. That place is terrible. So besides the 2 worst monuments, I would say my favorite are water treatment and Oxum gas station, just because you can get a rocket launcher out of gas station military crates, and that's pretty ridiculous, to be honest. Water treatment, it's got a big variety of loot, and it's just a great place overall. But do remember that these figures are based on your individual needs or even your needs as a group. Obviously, if you're in a large group, I would recommend going to launch site. If you're a solo or a duo, well then water treatment and Oxums are probably your best bet. So if you like the figures I presented here and you enjoyed the video and you appreciate quality, honest content and not some bull crap, you can make 150 to 200 scrap per minute. It doesn't even include the loot or grind time. Well, please subscribe. I'll see you next time.